officially 7 days out. Wanted to keep the daily vlogs going over peak week. Today, just running a fat load again, the same as yesterday. So it's going to be no point in me kind of showing my meals and stuff again because they're the exact same. So I'll do another food and training video again tomorrow once the carb up starts and I'm back training. So because it's a rest day today as well. So for this video, I'm just going to talk about my kind of mentality for prep. I've got a little whiteboard here with a few points written down that I want to talk about. Just my whole mentality for the whole prep, how I found the whole thing, and just kind of a little update so I can look back and see, oh, this is where my mind was at for the prep. And this feels like one of these forced ISIS interviews, but I promise I'm doing this out of choice. So overall, prep has been really good. It's probably like the best decision I've ever made, but it's one of them things. I always wanted to do a prep, and every year I would see, people on Instagram getting shredded, prepping for shows. It looked really good, but I always just felt like I wasn't ready. And I never wanted to rush into a prep, and this kind of taught me as well. I changed my mentality a bit. I don't think a prep is for everybody. I think you actually do have to be ready to do it, and that's why I waited to do it. I got to a point where my coach was like, "Yeah, you're ready." I felt confident, like, "Yeah, I'm ready." Obviously, you always want to be bigger. Like everyone wants to go into prep the first time and do like a Sam Sulek where you just go in, win your first show, and then you go pro because you were just already big enough. But you don't have to bring it to that point. But I would say have a good physique. People who their mentality from the start is, I'm just doing it to dip my toes in, or bring my best physique. And it's like, in my opinion, if you're doing a prep, the minimum should be bringing your best physique. Like that's certainly the whole point, is to bring your best physique to the stage. So like that's the fucking bare minimum. If you can't bring your best physique, then you're doing something wrong. Like everyone should be going in with the aim of like wanting to win, and at least having that mentality of like, I'm doing this to win. And that's just my opinion. Obviously, not everybody can win, but like I think you need to go in with that mindset, and that's the mindset I've had the whole prep. I don't know if I'll win. I don't care if I win, really. Like even if I go and get dicked because fucking 3 freaks show up so I don't even place, I'd obviously be upset because I've put so much effort in, but the prep would still be worth it. It's taught me so much and I've enjoyed the whole experience. So it wouldn't be like a complete waste of time. It still would have been really enjoyable. Plus I'm doing 2 shows. I have this first show coming up here in 7 days, obviously PCA first timers juniors, and then 3 weeks later I'm doing the PCA Coventry Classic Physique, which is more of the class I'll actually be in, because I'm definitely going to prep again. I've really enjoyed the whole experience and definitely want to do it again, probably in like 2 years time. I want to take a good amount of time off to grow, because like I say, I want to go into preps confident that I've made like really good gains and that there's going to be significant improvement, or like I'm going to like win. So there's no point, in my opinion, taking like fucking 8 months off when I know I won't have like gained enough size through my upper body to be really competitive in classic. So get on to the actual mentality stuff. Discipline. Prep has really shown me how this discipline I actually am. I thought like, oh, I have pretty good discipline, but it's taught me that like I am who I think I am, if that makes sense. And I've been like, my family are so bad for not, like they're not bad, but they're just normal people. So they get takeaways like multiple times a week. They leave it out on the kitchen like table in the microwave. I've had like a little kind of thing going on my Instagram story where it was like the magic microwave. Every other day when I open that thing, or I come down to make my food, somebody's left like food in the air fryer. Or the hardest bit for me, like it's not the takeaways or anything like that, it's my dad will make like a really nice home dinner and just leave it out on the countertop. So it's like the whole kitchen just smells of like really nice food, and then there's a big dish of that food sat there while I'm sitting making like a 0-carb meal, and it's like I didn't even want to binge or anything. It's like I actually just really want to try that, like one spoonful, but obviously I don't, because I try everything to a T, and that's like a whole part of it as well. Like I've done it of why I wouldn't be annoyed as much if I don't win, is because I've literally done everything to a T. I've done everything my coach has told me, like weighed everything to the gram, done all my steps to the step, cardio to the minute. So I've left nothing in the tank. So I can't be in, like if someone beats me, they are just better than me. It's not that I didn't put my all in, but it just has really shown me that like I can bring the discipline. I know I have what it takes to be able to prep now. Like I've proven to myself, and I'll obviously once I've actually competed, proven to myself, I actually am like a bodybuilder. Like I have what it takes to be a bodybuilder. Maybe not like genetically or fucking structurally, but mentally, I definitely think I do have what it takes. Productivity wise, has leveled up. Like, see, because you get such a routine going, you realize how much you can get done in a day when you're prepping. Like, I was waking up for months there every day, 45 minutes fasted cardio, 16.5k steps, prepping on my meals for work, doing like my online coach on the side, doing J3U, studying, and it was like I was getting all this stuff done, and the training. I was like, it's really motivated me for coming into this next off season, where I'll have kind of more time, just because I'll not be doing as much cardio or anything like that. But I want to keep that same level of productivity going, getting all the meals prepped, you know, staying on top of coaching, staying on top of stuff like this, getting as much content out as I can, because yes, this prep has motivated me to like start making content and actually just step out of my comfort zone and stop hiding. Like I was so scared to post, and I had been for ages. Like I didn't just start going to the gym like in this prep. I've been going to the gym for years, watching, like I'm on like a tangent now about productivity, but watching YouTubers, and I was like, I always wanted to be like a fitness person, like in the scene, but I was just too scared. And like I think prep finally just made me bite that bullet and go, look, this is my time. Either I fucking document this now, or I'm never doing it. So bite the bullet. No one cares about what you're up to as much as you think. See, once I posted that first post on my Instagram, the anxiety relief I had, it was like, I didn't care. I probably got like 2 likes. I didn't even care that I got 2 likes. It was that I overcame that mental barrier of posting. And once I done that, I was just like, opened the floodgates of like, fuck, I actually do not give a fuck what anyone thinks. So let's just, do what it takes. And I listened to loads of podcasts like your man Alex Hermosian on. It was like so true. It's the first, like your first everything is going to be shit. You're not going to be James Cameron, like fucking ultimate movie guy. First Instagram post, like all your posts at the start are going to be rubbish, but it's about being consistent, getting posts out, posting. Like these videos could get 2 views, or it could randomly blow up and get 10 mil. Like, you actually never know. It's like doing the lottery. So you may as well try. But I'm not doing these for like views or clout or anything like that. I literally am doing it for pure documentation, to look back in like 2 years' time when I go do my next prep and go, oh, like, thanks so much, like, thanks so much for like documenting that. Like, look at that time it's changed has happened in them 2 years. So yeah, it definitely brings me on like a third point. It's made me a lot more positive. Like, my whole outlook on life, I feel, has gotten better from prep, and I just feel on the daily I'm so much more positive because I'm actually doing something that I really want to do. You know, prepping for my first show, pushing the content. Like I said, I've always wanted to like be posting, but I never had the confidence to do it. So I bit the bullet in that, and doing the show, posting. What's this? Another thing. Just in general, I'm just way more positive. It's like, because I'm actually doing what I want in my life, I'm taking steps towards my life and surrounding myself with people who are doing the same thing, into the same thing, doing better than me. Like, going over and seeing my coach, like just everyone in that kind of space, like, it just motivates me so much, and it's just made me so much more positive. It's like, I don't feel, for ages I felt really trapped in work and everything. I felt like, yes, I had the gym, but like I was just so stuck. I didn't know where I was going with my life. Whereas now I feel like everything's a lot clearer. It's like, right after, even after these comps, it's not like, you know, a lot of people, they do the comps and then their goal is gone. But I know what my goal is after this now. So like, I'm even positive about that. It's like, whenever these comps are over, like, I don't think I'm gonna get that like kind of wave of depression, because I already have these new goals set that I want to achieve. So I'm like motivated for them as well. And then another point, final point here, unless I can think of something else, is gratitude. Like, I'm way more grateful and appreciative of like the smaller things. Like, I don't even see, once you realize how lucky even are to get the prep, like, I'm choosing to like starve myself, essentially, like push myself to the limit. Like, see how fucked I felt whenever I was properly digging. And like, got the point is like, there's actually people, this is obviously so random, but it got me thinking to the point of like, there's people in the world who feel like this, not out of choice. Like, they actually can't eat food, and they're like ultimate fatigued because they have to like work all day just to like not die. I was like, that would be so shit. Like, it'd be the worst thing ever. So like, I'm so privileged to be able to just choose to do this. And that's the thing as well. Like, prep is literally a choice. That's why I kind of try to keep my like complaining to a minimum, and like, it actually really helped my whole mindset. It's like, at any point I could have just said no, like, I don't want to do this anymore, and stopped. But what really kind of pushed me on was I wanted to prove to myself I could do it. I wanted to come in serious condition. I didn't just want to step on stage. I wanted to get shredded and push myself to know I could be shredded. I know I'm representing myself. I'm representing my coach. I don't want to let my coach down. I don't want to let my family down. If like, they're taking a lot by, they're so supportive of me and my goals, and like, they're taking a lot by like having to put up with me. Not that I'm like being a dick or anything, but like, you know, so much of my life now just revolves around like being kind of selfish for the sport. It is very selfish. You know, all my focus was on me, like, and they're really supportive of that, and like me actually going and chasing like my goals and putting everything into this, you know, helping me prep meals, getting me running to the shop for me, getting food whenever I was like running low. So I'm really appreciative of my family, and just grateful for all the kind of it made me a lot more grateful for the small things. Like the other day, I was just thinking, I was like, I haven't had, one thing I'm looking forward to for the off season is just having meals with my family and going and doing stuff with my family, like taking my mum out for lunch or taking my mum and dad out for dinner or going out with my like mum and dad and my sisters, you know, for a nice meal or just doing something with the family. Whereas like I never would have like thought about doing anything like that before. Like I really didn't care about stuff like that. But that's why I haven't found cravings for food that bad as well. As I always think like I would never just sit in my house and eat a Domino's or like get a takeaway like by myself or anything. Like I'd only eat kind of off plan for an occasion. I enjoy the company of like having nice food or, you know, going to like boozing with your friends and enjoying food. For me, it's all about the kind of experience of getting that food and enjoying it with people, as opposed to just the food itself. Like honestly, anytime I have an off-plan meal, I like 9 times out of 10, I'm like, I actually would have preferred to have just eaten my normal meal. But yeah, it's just the small things. Like I just want to kind of bring post-prep, just be more grateful of everything on the daily. And you just realize like once you're in this like hyper state of like, you realize when you're being a dick and things like that, you just like, you're like, once this is done, I'm gonna like work on complaining way less, because I've been working so much and not complaining now while I feel like pure, like when I felt like pure shit. I feel fucking sweet now after this fat load, and then when I'm carbing up tomorrow it'll be good. But yeah, hopefully this is like the least structured video ever. I had the points and then I would ramble on about stuff, but overall this prep experience has been really good. I'm looking forward to getting on stage now and kind of the finishing touches of prep. We're in the fun part, we're in the zone of peaking, carbon up, enjoying the whole process. I cannot wait to go over and train at the TPC. I'm going over on Wednesday for my show, so I'll get a few sessions in. TPC, carb up, train, and I'm going to document the whole thing through daily videos on this. And yeah, follow along, it'll be a good one.